Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what it is. Your boy DJ Damage, man. Damage Control Podcast, episode 18. Got big CEO in the building, man. Big independent, man. My brother
Yeah,
Richie Wess. What's good, my brother?
good, man. You already know. Working, man. Applying pressure. TTG, man. You know the fuck going on.
Sir, going crazy right now. Album going crazy, man. Definitely getting a great response. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's good though, bro. Talk to me. What's going on?
Man, shit going up right now, man. We working. 2020 threw a lot of curveballs, you feel me? But well, we get to the money regardless, so.
Right. We ain't even supposed to be here right now.
Yeah, we ain't supposed to be on this side of the map, but
Facts.
feel me? Wherever we at, man, we finna make it do what it do. You feel me?
Right. You know what I'm saying? You were definitely one of the guests that were requested to come on here. So you know what I'm saying? Good thing we got you on here now. You know, me and you really haven't got a chance to rap like this. So it's a good little opportunity. You feel me?
Right.
I had Dread on here and Spinatik basically before and just asked them how, like, you know what I mean, like how everything started. But how did you get into the music? Like, what made you want to become an artist?
I mean, I was in the music. I was around the music young, just with them same people you mentioned. Like, really right before Dread, really Spinatik had brought us around music early, and he been like on his DJ production, recording type shit even before he knew what it was even called.
Yeah.
So, that's who really brought me around music. Niggas always listen to music, but and like way like really recording and doing like rapping on shit, like that's the first nigga that brought us around that shit.
Yeah.
He used to be listening to like Bone Thugs, DMX and shit, all that shit. And niggas be rapping over their own vocals. Nigga playing like real shit, really doing mixtapes, like for real. So that's the first one. But when I was in high school, bro, like I really started doing my own thing because I was battling bitches. Like I'll go to the flagpole and be battling niggas and really.
See, that's one thing about you too. Like as a Florida artist, people don't understand you're from up north, so you kind of always have that. You know what I'm saying? That in you, that the battle rappers and not a lot of artists have that, especially from down here. You know?
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, there's a lot of I say that like it really wasn't like growing up for real. Niggas wasn't really on that battle rap shit, but that culture like from Smack and all that,
right?
It was still out there, but now you can't really say that about Florida because niggas is out here.
Niggas got whole leagues now.
Yeah, everybody you gonna find that type of vibe in every city because you got niggas who really is like underground rappers. Then you got niggas that's really street nigga rapping, and then you got niggas backpack rapping. So it's all type of shit. Yeah. That battle shit really fall under like just a bitch who really like rapping and could really like putting words and schemes together and breaking shit down. I used to like that shit because I used to like to just freestyle. I could put shit together and I might break down your whole shit. And we used to call that bitch just clowning, riding and shit. So we just really riding your ass with words and making that bitch clown. You feel me?
Right. Yeah, because like one of the biggest battle rap leagues in the world started in Orlando. A lot of niggas don't know that.
Who that?
You know what I'm saying? Grind Time. That's where Hollow the Don came through.
Oh, Grind Time. Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That was like that's where a lot of niggas came through out of there, and that's right in Orlando.
Yeah. Grind Time. I done heard of that.
Mm-hmm. So like, who were some of your influences? Like, who were some of the artists you looked up to? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know.
Like just hanging around older niggas, listening to whatever my uncle was listening to. My uncle, like my dad's little brother, like I really started watching like MTV jams and all that shit. Like while he be watching, babysitting us and shit. So I used to watch a lot of Nas shit, a lot of Jay-Z, a lot of Outkast, Goody Mob. I even say Young Bloods, bro, because niggas don't even give them credit, bro. But like when they had that wave,
bro. Yeah, these used to slide, bro. Hey.
Yeah, like when that Damn came out, bro, I feel like that changed the way like niggas was even looking at Southern rap because it was like it was so young and I don't give a fuck, but that bitch was just sliding. So I remember like I was in middle school when that bitch dropped that you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Hey, that bitch was going crazy. So
that
I mean,
John time was different, bro. That little John time was something else.
Yeah,
bro.
it was different, bro. So yeah, those my influence, bro. And I always stay in tune. Like I ain't never listened to like a certain artist, bro. And I still don't to this day. Like I don't be like, yo, I fuck with this nigga. I really listen to all gang shit. And if I see some shit that's sliding, I fuck with it and I'll be like, yeah, that bitch good. You can't deny good music.
You can't.
Like, you can't deny when that bitch just sound. That's it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. So how was Miami? I see you and Dre was down there putting in some work. I couldn't fucking go, unfortunately. I had a bunch of shit to do. Dre invited me and shit, but man, I missed out. I know I missed out on that one, man.
Yeah, Miami, man. Yeah, you know that shit up the street for real. So
yeah.
And it ain't really Miami how niggas really can enjoy it because all this COVID shit. So
no,
the house was nice.
I'm saying what you was doing out there, what you and Dre was doing out there. You know
shit was cool. Nigga was getting to work. We was doing the shit we do in every other city.
Yeah.
We was in the studio, private chef.
There you go.
Eating good, pulling up farm, enjoying the life, but it wasn't nothing else to do other
you see
than
what
that.
You just said right there, though? A lot of niggas can't say that. They do the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I could dig that, but I'm just saying you could really you could do that in any city because Miami just ain't got shit going on. It's like a lot. They got a 10 p.m. Curfew and shit. So it's literally like, bitch, you can't even really sneak out and do some shit. Like it's really nothing to do. So what we had going on was really all that we had going on. But we got a lot of visuals done and got some shit done. So it was cool on that part.
That's fire. That's fire. Definitely. Like that's one thing too about COVID, bro. Like all of us, the whole team, bro, just been giving content, dropping content. Me with this podcast, y'all dropping videos left and right. You know what I'm saying? Dread dropping, you dropping.
Right.
Spinatik just dropping a new song today with y'all on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all about content, bro. It's all about work. And people
niggas hitting them with the overload.
Right. And see, that's the thing. If people if people watching would apply that, this situation would be a lot better. You know what I'm saying? And I know you could definitely relate to that as well, because the whole COVID situation really brought out the hustle out of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And if it didn't,
it brought the hustle out of everybody and exposed who ain't really hustling and who really was hustling.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if you definitely wasn't hustling before COVID, then you definitely ain't. You really lost.
Fact.
You feel me? And if you was hustling before COVID, nigga, you just triple hustling.
Right.
You know that this shit on some goofy shit, like everything shut down, except for the trap, except for whatever you got to do to get this paper. It's still money going on.
Absolutely.
That's for real.
But the content, people are waiting for new shit to drop. So it's like feeding them, they're gonna eat it up. You know what I mean?
Nah, I feel that. Yeah, people. The response been a lot. You know, people more engaged on all platforms because they got a little more time on their hands. I definitely feel that.
Yeah. And see, like one thing I always respected about you, bro, was you took the independent route early, before a lot of niggas even could grasp in their mind what independent really is. You know what I'm saying? What made you take that route? What made you say, you know what? I know I got the label connections, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it my own way. What made you, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas, that's a step a lot of niggas are scared to even take.
I think you gotta look at it as the time that we in, bro. It's like the time that we wanted to jump out and do music, that avenue was available for us at that time. That was like the beginning of the TuneCore, the CD Baby, all the Distro Kid and all that. So if you really trying to apply yourself and drop your music and you want that bitch to go like on your own time, you're gonna have to use these platforms that they gave you in order to do it. So once we did that, we just put the business behind whatever we was doing. So whether it be we trapping CDs, going state to state, trying to get our mixtape heard, and we putting it online, it still got to be a formula behind when you putting your shit out. So the whole independent thing is like, are you gonna wait? Are you gonna wait for somebody to tell you that you hot, or you gonna go out there and get hot?
That's what I was looking for you to say. You know,
yeah,
that's definitely answers the question right there. People think it's just gonna come to them. People think just because they rap and they got a little bit of a fan, see it be more fan based than fan based. And when people get that really fucked up, and they think, oh, well, they're supposed to been call me, labels supposed to been sign, man, and that's how they get lost, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just either you're gonna go out there and chase it, or you just in the way. You know
right. I mean? No, yeah. I think that independent grind is dope, man, especially now because niggas is more, it's other outlets that's available now that support that independent grind. Like you could get on blogs and influencer pages and shit like that. Like before, it was a little bit harder, but if you got a little bag and you want to put your music out, there's opportunity for you to get that shit out.
Facts, but the music got to be good too. Not just because you want to say, "Oh, I'm an independent artist. I got some money."
Yeah,
you gotta be. Your music got to be good too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
And that's how we linked up.
But your music don't got to be good to get it to get a bitch to hear it. Your music got to be good to make a bitch stay there.
Right.
You got niggas who just dropping a bag behind some bullshit just because everybody want to be a rapper. You feel me?
Right.
Like at the end of the day, you got niggas that just bored with life who like, man, fuck it, I want to rap now. I know a couple get money niggas that's like, now all of a sudden they rapping because bitch they done did everything else. So I mean, that bitch ain't gotta be good. Niggas still, them people still take your money, and them people still selling your ass out in the comments. Like what?
That's real too. That's real too. But it also is about staying there.
Like it's about staying there. If you gotta stay there, that shit gotta be good for sure.
Yeah, if you still around after a few years, it's for a reason. You had to have something. you know what I mean?
Yeah. There's some trash niggas in the game though too.
So who like I know Spin's your cousin and everything like that. Who gave you your first like official like opportunity, if that makes sense? Like, who put you in the spotlight? Or like
the first nigga that put me in the spotlight, gave me an opportunity was a nigga named Smitty.
Smitty from Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah. Diamonds on my neck, that shit, right? That's it? Yeah. That was like in high school when that shit came out. That's fire.
Yeah.
How that happened?
That's like big bro. Like when I was like 17, bro, that's the first nigga that took me on the road ever. He showed me the songwriting game. He helped me write like a few records for niggas, put me in that space, had me in the studio with Diddy, like young, like just brought me around the lifestyle early. So that's my brother's life. Him, who else? Oh, Sammy, like he from Tampa too. That was a nigga that even though he was on
R&B Sammy, right?
Yeah, even though he was on some R&B shit, you got to look at all lessons that you learned as far as for the music industry.
Yeah.
It's like all the lessons that you learn apply. It's like part of your resume. You know what I mean? So just by being around them, not even on no music shit like that, even though we did songs and shit, but just being around them. These are usually you talking about like people that in the beginning, like while you just trying to find a way in.
Yeah.
You feel me? That you around. And you seeing what they got going on. You talking about like when Kiss Me Through the Phone was going on. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit crazy. You feel me?
Yeah.
Another shit, like, I'm telling you all build up. Like these are all different phases. So Smitty was one phase, Sammy was, you know what I mean, transitioning. Then OG Mac, that was a nigga that we was around kicking it. and that's when QC was like really beginning to be that empire.
Right.
All those relationships, Rich the Kid was like the last one. But that one actually furnished where niggas was like, we was young and rocking, and then that turned into this nigga being really on for real, having a longevity in a lane that I'm more in. So that ended up being naturally the one that I rock with. You feel me? The longest. But I miss Fat Joe too. But yeah, Fat Joe, big homie. You know what I'm saying? Spinatik brought me around him, so that was cool.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? And see, that's one thing people don't realize too. When you got family ties in the industry too, there's always gonna be that. Not everybody from the family puts you on, if that makes sense.
Right.
But you gotta appreciate the ones that keep it 100 and do. You know what I mean? No matter what happens out of it, you know. But that's what's up, though. That's how me and you linked up. I helped break that record out here. You know what I'm saying? With you and Fat Joe.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I remember I was in the.
I know you had hit Dread off of the Cinco record.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Both of those records at that time. You know
yeah.
And so it's crazy how that happened because I found them both of them records. Well, no, I got the record from you afterwards, but the Cinco record, I found that on a DJ touring website.
Okay.
And at the time I knew Spinatik because I knew Spinatik before I knew y'all, but for like vaguely, you know what I mean? So he always showed me love every time he seen me. But that made me reach out. You know what I'm saying? Then I started going crazy on the radio with it. I had people calling in from all over asking me who was that, what record that's from, what, you know, shit like that. So
yeah,
you know, and it transitioned to now. You know what I mean? So it's crazy how the music can bring people together.
No, that's a fact, though.
You know?
That's a fact, my boy.
Yes, sir. So I seen, you know, talk to me about Slap Your Mama, man. Dread touched on it a little bit, but you know.
Slap Your Mama, man. They wanna rap like this, they wanna drip like this, man. Now they wanna eat how we eat, man.
Fuck that shit, man.
Yeah, no. Slap Your Mama is like the whole vibe of Slap Your Mama is it go back. All this shit is like back to quarantine and shit. Like you just thinking of other ways to make money, and when you saying shit like essential businesses, like making sure that people got food and shit like that. So why not open an essential business? We just really put some. We ain't just give you burgers and fries and wings. And shit.
Fire menu together.
Yeah, we put together a nice formula of shit that we like. You know what I mean? And shit that I know that I'ma fuck with. And you know, every time you go to like Miami and shit, you gotta touch down. You gotta go to finger licking.
Right.
You got a trick spot. They got staples that you got to go to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that if anything that we did, it's gonna ring off like when you touch down in Tampa, you're like, hey, I gotta pull up over here, man. That's what them boys. That's you know that's what they got going on. So yo.
Yeah, I seen that like. The idea. I remember just y'all talking about it, and then watching it when it manifested to now is crazy, man. Like that's one of the most requested food spots in Tampa.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I remember going to the pop-up shop and then seeing that line wrapped around the building. I'm like, yo, it feels good to see.
People fucked up about that, man. People fucked up about that shit.
It's good to see my niggas in that position. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you know.
Yeah, that's love, bro.
Gotta see your family win, bro. You
gotta, your mom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, that's one thing. Another thing, bro. Like, you've always been business minded, even with the music. Just like, and I've been on the road with you, so I see. You know what I'm saying? Like, just.
Yeah, on the road, I don't put you on, right? I told your ass one time on the road. I said, "Hey, boy,
I'll never forget it."
All right, so
and I'll never forget.
That's what it's all about because, like, those stories, like how you never forget it. Those are stories that when people ask you or you being interviewed, like how we just chopping it up. They might tell you and be like, hey man, what was something that made you want to elevate in your craft and shit like that? You could tell them a story that your boy, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it's all about. That's why I was breaking down the stages of like, niggas, it's not one specific person that may put you on, but it's so many opportunities through your career that makes you who you are. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And let me tell you something. I've applied that to everything. Being a better father, being a better everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And see, that's the thing, because you're a little older than me. You got when you get game like that, you gotta soak it up and apply it.
Right.
People don't realize, and it's not just not you personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've give game to a lot of people.
Right.
You know, and I've seen them apply it, and I'm always on the outside looking in, bro. I see everything. I don't say much, but I see everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just seeing how everybody's, bro, from Jit Red to everybody, bro. Just everybody's elevated, bro. Everybody, and I love to see that. I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because when one of us looks good, we all look great.
Right. That's a fact.
So what you got coming up?
Man, I'm dropping just hella visuals, man. I dropped the project on my birthday on the 22nd of July. And now I'm finna just drop like 3 more visuals off that. I'm in the studio constantly. I got like working on the next project. Cause you know, this shit don't stop. You gotta keep working.
It can't stop. For those
even before I dropped that album, I was already working on my next project. Like I'm already like more than halfway through.
Bro, I remember you freestyling in the truck, and next thing you know is the Priceless Scott record. You was working on that 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
You remember that now?
You know what's so crazy, bro? I've been had that record, and the funny thing is, I couldn't put it on like a lawsuit because it just would have spun the whole little EP
had to make sense.
A whole nother direction.
It had to make sense.
Yeah, so even when I put it on TTG, it made sense in the little pocket that it's in because I give you so many different vibes on that tape anyway, and it's a little bit longer where you could actually build on vibes. It's not just gonna twirl you by 4 songs and one just sounding like it's some off the wall shit. And I really wanted to put on the Tampa, like, because I don't do too many Tampa type records.
Right.
So that's why I got 1217 Skate on there. I got Priceless Scott on there. Of course, I got Drake.
I remember you were saying, I'm going to put Priceless Scott on this bitch. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Before it was even a thing.
Before it was a thing. I knew it, bro.
Yeah. And then that's
the homie. So that's fam, like deep in the rap shit. So
yeah.
So I could reach out to her, like, we got real family ties.
That's fire, bro. That's fine. See, that's one thing about it, bro. Once you get to a certain level, you can't forget to show love to the home. You can't. You know what I mean? Like as far as the artist that's working from where you at, because Tampa's on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all one of the main reasons for it being on fire right now. But you know, everybody else, you know, everybody's just, you know, either keeping up or on their toes right now.
Yeah. Nah, Tampa's in a good space, bro.
Yeah.
And it took I won't take all the credit. I will take some credit though, because the bitch won't give you shit.
95% of it, I'm saying it. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? But we've been applying a lot of pressure. Absolutely. And it's a lot of niggas that is in the Tampa Bay area as a whole that's doing their thing. Mm-hmm. And you know, it's just time for it, bro. The sound done caught. I will say we one of the pioneers of doing the music like however the fuck you want to do it, and not doing it the Tampa way, and doing it whatever way that's going.
Right.
And you know, and that music's going, bro. We just had, it's like 5 artists that's really already got label situations out of Tampa.
Right.
You know what I mean? That shit's really, niggas acting like that shit ain't nothing. That's a big situation. Like,
big situation.
Nigga, all right, bruh. Who was the niggas before that? You talking about niggas in between 2019 into 2020, all these jits having label deals, nigga. You feel me? And before that, who was signed? Rated R?
Right.
In 2005. Now you got 4 niggas signed. Now you got 4 niggas signed in 2 years.
Going crazy.
Hey, man, listen, man. Niggas know what's going on.
Right.
And they know the eye on the city, man. And they better stop playing with niggas that really been putting this shit on. So y'all can have a seat at that type of table, man.
Right. And see, it goes back because like y'all got records with artists that some of these artists will never even get close to get next to. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just you gotta respect the work, bro. At the end of the day,
you gotta respect the work. And you know what I realized, damage, bro? The people respect it, bro. The people that got us going, bro. I look at my Spotify, I look at my shit, and Tampa is still like, and Florida period, like Tampa, Orlando, Miami, those still like my top cities.
Right.
It be the niggas that think they got some type of voice, and they don't even be rappers. You know what I mean? The rapper niggas, they know what time it is. You feel me? They didn't watch the formula to see how to move correctly as an independent. They know what time it is.
100.
And half of them been in my DM trying to be signed. You feel me? Real shit. That ain't no shade. That's just real talk, bro.
That's real shit, bro.
And at the end of the day, it be the goofy niggas that have a platform that really be fanned out. You know what I'm saying? And they just really and they be the ones that want to shine the light on whatever they feel because they intimidated by the real. You know what I'm saying? And that be the problem because they be really trying to send this false agenda of niggas who putting on without really representing who really done laid the groundwork. So
right.
It's a lot of that goofy shit going on. Some goofies gonna get smacked and all that, and it's gonna be cool.
Yep. It's usually how it always goes, bro. That's usually how, you know. But, you know, we ain't tripping on none of that, bro. Only way is one way, and that's the way we going. So, you know. But, Rich, I appreciate you coming out here, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Let them know where they can find you at, bro. Let them know.
Keep doing your thing, bro. And you see, like, how you kicking your platform and you got bitches really keeping it real with you and sitting down having the conversation. That's elevating you. You know what I'm saying? And that's a new venture for you. So you know we behind it 100%. And we like what you got going on, bro.
Appreciate it.
You know that.
Just putting in work, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Being around y'all niggas really put me in a whole different mind state, bro. I'm just keeping it 100, and I'm saying it on here. I owe a lot of it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about it is if you around a certain circle, and you're not even putting in half that work, what value do you have?
No.
What value do you bring? None. You know what I'm saying? And no
matter
how cool you are,
you don't want to do that, bro. It's up to you. Don't want to do that. It's up to you to apply yourself. It's up to you to apply pressure in your own avenue to make and take the resources that you got and apply it in something that fits for you. Right. So not every motherfucker gonna take the same opportunity, resources, and even influence and go and drive it and turn it into something that's beneficial for them and the team. Some niggas just gonna absorb it. They don't even know what they're absorbing, bro.
Don't even know.
They so out the loop of their own goals and shit. So what you doing, bro, is you taking the opportunity and a lot of opportunities that's gonna come from whatever you're doing. It's gonna keep opening doors, bro, and that's it.
I appreciate that, bro. You know, just like I said, just putting in work, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let them know where they can find.
That's to dumb it down. We just putting in work.
Of course. I see that. Hold on. Show them that one more time. Stop playing with the gang, man. Stop fucking playing with the gang, bro. Mine's coming, nigga. Mine's coming, bro.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, bro. Let them know where they can find you at, man. You know what I'm saying? For those that, watching from the other side of the world, maybe, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. You can find me on all social media platforms, Richie Wess, RICHIEWESS on everything, social media. Type me in YouTube, same thing. Run all my numbers up. TTG out right now. RichieWess.com for everything. You can find me. And hey, that's how we giving it up, man.
Yes, sir.
Trillionaire, man. YTC for life. Gang shit, no lame shit.
You know it. You know it. But Richie, bro, I appreciate you coming out here, man, taking your time, man. You know what I'm saying? You know we're gonna go crazy with the paper cut tonight. Send you a video.
Yeah, run that shit up.
Yes, sir. We putting in work though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Coming through it, got a paper cut.
Yes, sir. Yes,
no cap.
Mm-hmm.
No cap.
All independent. See, that's one thing. Before I get up out of here, I gotta respect independent grind, man. Yes, he's showing it to you. He's showing it to you.
Coming through it, got a paper cut. So when you hear that song, just know it's no cap.
No cap. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you coming out here, my brother. Like I said, you know what's going on, man. This is Damage Control Podcast, episode 18. You know what I mean? Shout out to Hip Hop Everything official sponsor, bro. YTC for life. You know what's going on, brother. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Love, my boy.
Yes, sir. Love.